Hey, what's going on? This is Ruuts, and this is Virtual Strangers coming to you from Hot Wheels Unleashed with the Unreal Engine VR mod. And I will start off by saying in this video I'm not going to do a tutorial on how to do any of this stuff, right? You can see there's enough videos out there. I'm not going to do them as good as Elliot it did, not even close, or any of the other testers that have put out videos. So I'm just going to show you how cool this game is, Virtual Strangers style. And yeah, it's amazing. And we're going to go ahead and let's exit the session here because I want to show you the board here, right? Let's start off by the AAA board. This is what you would hope from a game, right? You come in right off the bat, you start it off, you go to the campaign, and you see all these locked things you have to go through and unlock. Like this, I can't imagine how much this is going to take. But it's going to be so fun to play, not only by myself, but with my friends in multiplayer, because this is full multiplayer. I think up to 8 people. And these courses are next level. Like, that's what's blown me away is the scale, right? That's another thing that I did have to change on. So there's a couple things I had to do in this mod. And I actually literally watched Alex Waifu's channel. He's got a video on this game, and it was showing how you one thing that he did, I didn't see in his video he had the same issue I had, but one thing he did, he changed the scale, right? You can change the world scale. It's one of the settings in here. I don't know exactly where it is, but you go through it. He shows you in the video. And I changed it all the way up to 10, I believe. And that gives you like the best world scale for being a small car in a huge world, right? The second thing I had to do is when I started the game, my car was off to the right, or my camera. I couldn't see my car at all. So there's a way to adjust your camera just by, I think, holding down the left trigger and pushing a button, and it tells you once you hold down the trigger which button to push to move the camera. So I was able to slowly move the camera and angle it right behind the car, and ever since I've done that, it's been perfect. So those two things I've done. That's the only thing I've done. Everything else is perfect. I didn't have to adjust anything. I didn't have to turn off the AER Halo 3D like the Luke Ross mod. This mod just works with those caveats in this game. So let's go into a race and let's check it out, man, because these worlds, this one, Gravity Workshop in the garage, like the actual course is cool in and of itself, but the stuff around, like the attention to detail, you really feel like you're in a garage shrunk down, or like the first course I did was in the basement of like some kid's track that he built in his basement, right? And the cars, like, I guarantee you this is going to be a community favorite for racing, especially in my Twitch streams, because I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to do it tonight. And we're going to rock it out, because this game, recording this video is blowing my mind again on how amazing it is. Now again, you can adjust the camera angle all you want. This is where I found it to be perfect. But so we've all played, well, maybe we all haven't. There's a game called Mini Motor Racing X, built from the ground up in VR, right? And it's amazing. For what it is, it's amazing. But this game feels like it's built from the ground up, with the exception of the fact that I am using a Xbox controller. There's no difference. You know, like, and this is the thing, I don't know that I would want to hold a steering wheel. Like, this game is built for this type of controller, and it's amazing. Like, I just, not everything has to be a simulator, right? Like, I'm trying to race my little fucking race car, Hot Wheels race car, and I've got this remote control in my hand, right? And I'm in, like, it's just, I don't know. I'm just so blown away by this course in particular. This is fucking amazing. It's the first time I'm seeing it, and yeah, it is. I forgot about my turbo. Like, why am I not getting ahead of anybody? And what I really like about this too, and a lot of games people might not like this, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's modes. I don't see any way to attack each other, right? This is like legit real racing. Yes, you've got super speeders, but as fun as playing a shooter is, that you can kill their cars and smash them up, it takes away from the racing aspect of it, right? Somewhat. Because you can just shoot people, or you can be so far ahead and then they just shoot you. But I'm just blown away. I would recommend Hot Wheels Unleashed all day long. And it's not Mini Motor Racing X's fault. I'll just say that. Like, the only difference between this game and that game, to some extent, is the funding and the amount of devs and time that was allowed to be on that game, right? When we get a game like that from those developers that is allowed to have the time and care that this game obviously had put into it, it's going to be next level, right? So I know I rave about and rant. It really is getting to a rant level about these AAA games, these flat games, and the shallowness of VR, and we're finally getting there. And it's my own impatience that I'm frustrated with, right? But the thing is like, time and money and developers, I mean, that all of those make a difference. What the hell? Did I get third? Did I make it? Ah, son of a bitch. I don't think I unlock it with that. Do I? Let's find out. We're going to do one more. I don't want to make this video too long. I was thinking maybe 15 minutes. I did not unlock it. Well, we're going to go to a different course because you guys need to see something different. Completion. Reach the podium. All right, well, let's do it. So I've only got 3 cars. You start off with 3 cars, spoiler alert. So I haven't played too much. Played a little bit before I got the mod. And now I can't imagine playing this flat. There's very few games that I could say, okay, like, I don't know that I could play it flat anymore. I just don't share that sentiment that MASH and West do. But this is probably one of them. This is so good and looks so good here, and I feel like I'm in this fucking basement, dude. This music, is this not Autika's music? Or the music that's in Autika? Or am I crazy? Oh my god. Oh shit, no! Excuse my language, guys. I really didn't want to cuss, but you know, it happened. Okay. No, dude. I don't know that I'm going to be able to make it. Okay, so what I need to do, back up? Okay, ooh, I got super speeder. Yes! Okay. I am so far behind, but I'm not going to start it over because this is not about about winning the race. This is about showing you guys how amazing it is. Look at this basement, dude. Like, this is... Like, I know a lot of people are going to be, like, ranting and raving over the next couple days about Returnal VR and a lot of games, but I think this game has blown me away the most for a lot of reasons. Like, the sense of scale that I have right now in this game, I just can't tell you. And then I'm gonna get to race with my friends. Like, I think this is, to me, is better than Grip, and Grip has been my go-to racing game in VR for a couple years now. Now that game has different aspects, right? What is happening? I guess this is a time lap, huh? It's a different aspect or different way to play. But this, to me, feels more VR than just about any racer I've played in VR. Like, that is so crazy. So I'm gonna stand by my stance that not every game needs to be first person. Not every game needs to be a simulator. Our whole life, we've played video games. Some were third person, some were first, some were simulator type. Some you felt like you were fantasy. You were, a character in a Mario world, and nobody was Mario. We were we were third person Mario, and it was awesome. But somehow VR is like, people feel like it, I don't know. It's just a weird thing. Like this is better than almost every VR game I've played, and it's phenomenal. And you have to try it. This is Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. I am Ruuts. This is Virtual Strangers. Check it out.